post-game press conference for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023 Asian Qualifiers second round game between Australia and Bahrain. Australia beat Bahrain 83-51. Bahrain team coach Rakem Mazui and player Devon Dwayne Chisholm have joined us now, so may I ask you to now switch off your mobile phones. The press conference will be conducted in English. Rakem, can you please give us your comments about the game to start?
Yeah. First, I think we are happy, like Bahrain national team, to play against Australia. Australia, I think, the last edition is one of the best team in Asia. It's not easy to reach this level. I think we do our best. We make very good first quarter. After second quarter, we didn't adjust with a lot, with some hesitation and some bad decision. We take a lot. Even they take a lot of second chance point with three big guy. That's why after the third quarter we adjust. We try to play with three big guy, and we try to be more disciplined in offense to play 24 seconds because you cannot play very fast with Australia and they will punish us, the big team, if you make a lot of turnover like we make today, 18. I think I am happy that we take only 30 points. I think with 18 turnover, with 15 offensive rebounds, second chance point, I think I am happy for my player that they do great game. They show good basketball. They show reaction even against some high level of big team like Australia. Even today we have some small period that we didn't adjust because we must know that we are back here to Australia without the 2 point guard. One is injury, one is not here for some reason, and we lose little bit our chemistry, our place, our offense. That's why, and I think one of the best scorer, it was with us, Mustafa, with two very good game against China with 20 points and against Japan with 30 points. I think today, if it was with us, he can help the guard like Maitham and Salman for this shot and for to organize the team. But generally, I am happy about my team. I hope to reach this level and to play more game, to be in this to be in nice position and to try to qualify after 5, maybe 6 years. Why not to build some team to qualify? Because the maximum of the player is 21, 20, 19. They are young team, and with experience of Wayne Chisholm with us, he gave us a lot of things and he helped us for many games to reach this level.
And Devon, can you give us your comments about the game too?
Oh, it was a very physical game early. We hung in there very tight in the first quarter. We did a great job defensively and offensively. Even when we wasn't making shots, we still hung in there with these guys. It's a great team we played. Their IQ is on a different level. We coming up to that, and our players are starting to learn to play against that type of level of competition. So I'm just happy that we wasn't a 50-point game. I'm just happy we all played together today. We stuck together at the most, and we fought these guys the best we could. Hats off to them. It's a great team. Even if they ain't got all their players, are still a heck of a team.
Questions?
Ryan, you look like you really enjoyed yourself out there against the big boys.
Oh man, I did. Playing against bigger guys is always an enjoyment to me because it challenged me. If I got to get off the floor quick enough through those long arms to get those rebounds, which I did a great job tonight of rebounding against them, and they can rebound, I can tell you that.
Can you talk a little bit about Ali Mustafa? I mean, I saw you, the big smile on your face with the crowd roaring when he got fouled and went to the free throw line. Can you tell us a bit about him? And, you know, like obviously no one in Australia knows about him, because he's become a bit of a cult figure already in Melbourne.
Because he does the little things. Those little things is, if he don't have anything, he'll try to make a bucket for us. And he did exactly that. The play went dead, and he did what he thought he could do, and when he got fouled, we all just looked like usually he don't get those fouls. But when he did that, it showed us he was ready to play, and those guys, he caught them off guard, and it was a good thing for him.
Coach, can you tell us a bit about him? I mean, like what's his background? Where does he come from?
About
Shukran.
Shukrallah is Bahrainian guy. Okay, he played in Muharraq in some team that they are one of the best team there. That they all the time they play some Arab championship. He have a lot of IQ. I think he helped us today with a crucial moment to make great defense. He know how to play basketball. He play not from himself. This is why they like him, everybody. Okay, big body, short guy, but he play five position. In Bahrain, we don't have a lot of big guy. Let's say the truth, but he play for his teammates. This is why they like him, and he's try to do good things in defense. He try to help for screen, for pick and roll. Even he know how to play. He know how to react against any defense, and he's let's say he's also a funny guy in the group. He's very funny. They like him a lot, and even today the public make him more happy to play this competition and to be in this level. It's not easy to play against this high level, and all the public shout for him. I think if I get him out in that moment, they will push me out, me, all the public. That's why I let him until he take the 5 foul.
Yeah, well, it was good he came to the bench and the whole
Yeah.
crowd just went crazy for him. Wayne, can you tell us a bit about yourself, mate? How did this American fella end up on a gun player on the Bahrain national team?
It was a long journey, but from a small town, Jackson, Tennessee. I got my first time in Bahrain was with Manama for 2 years, so I played very well, and I got the call. So once I got the call, I had to step up my game to a different level than what I was playing in for the clubs. But I played at the high level PBA before. I played at those top levels, but these type of competitions I live for. Because if I don't show up on this, all the managements, I'll be like, Coach, it's going to go home. We'll find somebody else. So I do my very best every game to try to hold and support this team and try to lead these players to the next level they can play.
Is he really helpful to the other guys in learning what it takes to get to this level?
Yeah, it's not easy. When I think maximum of Arab country, he play in Lebanon, he play in Saudi, he play in Bahrain, in many country in Arabic. The mentality is different than other country. Even let's say me, I am from Tunisia. It's not same things like the golf, other mentality of basketball. That's why we choose Wayne for his experience first, for that he know all the player that he played before in Manama. He play for all the region. Everybody like him. That's why it's easy for him to adjust with this small player and young player, that he can give his knowledge to help them for many things, because we have a lot of big guy. Even we don't bring them, but they are 18, 19, and we try to build for 2 year good team to can compete. I think we can compete for some level. I think we show even against Japan and China, we are near to win the game. It's not easy. We discuss about now Bahrain that there is a second round of the World Cup. I think it's something good for us. I hope with a good job to work and work more to adjust. It's not easy this level, and when he play in many regions, and he know what means to reach this level against Australia or against many other teams.
Thank you. This is the end of the first part of the press conference.
couldn't finish around the rim or make shots, and yeah, we found it again in the fourth quarter. So good for us to be able to make a change, rebound well. A lot of good contributors tonight.
And Nick, your comments as well.
Yeah, I think coming together as a group for the first game, there was definitely a point there, like a little bit of an adjusting period, and getting used to that FIBA basketball again. Physicality out there is just that next level from domestic comps, and took a little bit of adjusting, but that's what this is about. We've got to keep learning and growing as a group, and I'm excited to get out there and see how it plays out this next one. I was happy with the way the guys responded defensively. Shots weren't necessarily falling all game, but the constant pressure up the floor, and whether it was forcing tough shots or getting a steal and getting out, it was just, that's Boomer style. It's fun to be a part of.
Any questions from the floor?
Yeah, I think obviously bit of a slow start. They kind of jumped out, and like you were saying, it was kind of figuring things out. But you raised it pretty quickly and really dialed down the defense in the second quarter. Was that the message to the boys?
Yeah, I thought midway through, I thought Greeter came in and thought he just had a real impact and changed things in that first quarter that allowed us to get going. And then we made some shots, and we shot the ball pretty well that second quarter. And then I think we go 0 of 8 in the third from the three, and just didn't finish that well or get ourselves to the foul line. So as Nick said, the physicality about what you can do, driving to the bucket and how you can use your body just a little bit more than certainly in the NBL as well. So we'll be better for that one, and ready for Kazakhstan.
What were your thoughts in that third quarter? I mean, it was pretty ugly to watch from the sidelines. What were you thinking?
You got to be happy with the shots that we got, and I think that was the message from the group. Say, hey, we're getting great shots. Just crash the offensive glass. Let's see if we can pick up some second opportunities. If we're not making shots, put your head down and attack, and see if we can get to the foul line as well. So we were pretty happy with the looks that we were getting.
The United feel for one of your lineups. I think you had Keating, Isaac, Kyle, and Blanchfield out on the court at the same time at one point.
It's been a while since they all played
Yeah.
together. It was not at all. There was certainly not. It wasn't in my head at all. It was about these guys are boomers, and we're representing our country, and it was throwing people out there that we're doing a great job, and it was about trying to, when people got tired, and that's what we asked of this group. Just go as long as you can, as hard as you can, and we'll keep trying to get you a rest.
Talk to us about your feels on your debut as an Australian coach.
It's just different. We do things a little bit differently, and it's great just learning, how this culture is, and I'm proud to be a part of this family now. It's gets spoken about a lot at our club, with Goldie, Barlow, and these guys that have been a part of this for a long time, about how special it is. And we had some ex-boomers in Anderson and Barlow and Kendall and Brokoff, and all talked to the group about playing Boomers basketball is the best, most fun basketball that they've ever played in their career, wherever they played, NBA, EuroLeague, whatever. This is the funnest basketball. So to get to experience it and have these guys, really step up and give everything they've got defensively tonight. We know there's some areas we can improve on, but absolutely privileged to wear an Australian jersey.
Nick, can you talk about that from a player's perspective? I mean, everyone that sort of sits up here after a game talks about being part of the Boomers program with reverence.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is you walk in and you're never looking ahead to what's next. It's just about embracing this short period of time you get to actually wear the green and gold. And I guess when you're with the club and stuff, people can get ahead of, what's going to be next year? What's this? What's that? But it's just kind of, you focus in on this 1 week and the one opportunity you might get to wear that green and gold and represent your country, and you got your family and friends out in the stands, and it's, what can I do to show that I belong to be out here, and what can I do to help this group get a win? And it's just that selflessness that everyone buys into that makes it so much fun to be a part of. And I mean, it's the reason, like, anytime you get called up to do it, it's your hand goes straight up. Yeah, I'll be there. What can I do? How can I help? Yeah, I love it.
So I said to Dean, there was a bit of a United feel, but there was also a Wildcats feel to the place tonight. I mean, you had Blanchfield going off at 20, Blake had that big stretch in the second quarter, and Nordo had 2 points, but I think it was a plus 27 or 28. I mean, and obviously yourself, like, was it a bit of fun to kind of reunite with some of those guys?
It is. I mean, you all go off on your different ventures throughout the season and stuff, but when you get the chance to come back and join a group like this, it's those bonds you make in camps like this that just, it feels like you never leave. You come back and the spark of being around the guys just comes straight back, and I guess that's part of the joy of it all.
Mate, you helped us with a really good moment tonight by fouling your shook brother as he went to the hole. I mean,
Yep.
it's a bit of fun, isn't it?
It is. It's you're getting after it defensively, and he made a good move. And it's just nice to see the crowd so happy and up and about. I think we've got a sold-out crowd for Sunday, so I mean, we're excited to get back out there and play another game in front of it all, and we want to go out there and win it, so it'll be a good game.
Thanks, Dean. Thanks, Nick.
Cheers.